Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a day in the life video. I usually start my morning off by waking up and looking at my phone, scrolling through Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and just going through all my social media. And then by this time, Caine's usually up and had been playing in his bed, so I wake up and I go get him, and I change his diaper, and then we head to the kitchen to get some breakfast. And his high chair fits perfectly in our pantry, so I just roll it out and set him in it and find him whatever I can find. Sometimes he eats Cheerios, bananas, just whatever kind of breakfast food I can really find for him. Today he's going to have some Cheerios, and that's usually what he eats almost every day. And when I know he's good and content and he's eating, then I go look for some food for me. We don't really keep a lot of breakfast food in the house because we're always at work, so we eat at work or we just don't eat breakfast, but we have cereal in our house right now, so that's what I chose to eat. And after I got my cereal or whatever breakfast food I chose to eat, we just sit in the living room and we catch up on vlogs that we've missed, or we just watch TV. And I have to try to eat as fast as I can because Caine scarfs his food down like no other. He acts like he has not eaten in days, and he loves Cheerios. I don't wanna miss a beat. We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And once he's done eating, I just get him out of the high chair, and he's probably spilled a million Cheerios on the floor, so I wheel his high chair back up and sweep all that mess up. And after we get done eating breakfast, I take him to his room and we play, and I find random ways to entertain him so that he can get all of his energy out and take a nap later, which it's usually a couple hours after we get done eating breakfast. And I try to pick up his room just a little bit, not all of it because he's just going to destroy it again, but I try to pick it up a little bit so it's not as bad later when he goes to bed. And at least a little bit of it is picked up before he takes a nap so that he can destroy it all and I can clean it all again. And by this time, if Tanner's off work, he's up and goes and sits in the living room. And if he's at work, then this is what me and Caine do too. I just go in the living room, lay on the couch, or I sit on the couch and play on my phone, and he comes and brings me things, or I play with him and we just have fun till he has to go to bed. And if you have kids, you know that you have to change clothes about 500 times a day, just as much as they do, because you're always getting something on you. But I get Caine a bottle around 11:30, 12 o'clock, and we head straight for a nap because, let me tell you, this boy gets cranky, and if he's not in bed at certain times for his nap, it is a nightmare to try to get him to go to sleep. And once he's in bed, I do everything that I cannot do while he's awake, because if you've seen my vlogs, you know this kid loves the dishwasher. He loves to help clean, put dishes in there, and everything, loves to shut the door. So I try to do dishes and do laundry and all that stuff while he's sleeping. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And I usually take this time to clean up all his toys that he has brought me into the living room. I have to do this probably 4 or 5 times a day because he doesn't understand that his toys stay in his room, and the living room is to sit in and relax. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest.
this is the part that's the most time consuming, is doing his clothes and all of his cloth diapers. He has a bunch and we go through a bunch. We have to do them about every other day, so there's probably 15 to 20 diapers that I have to do, and yeah. So after I get all of his laundry sorted and get his regular clothes away from his cloth diapers, I stuff all of the pocket diapers that need to be stuffed, and then add all the snap-on inserts to the ones that have snaps on them, and add all the folds into the covers, and get everything prepped and ready so that when he's ready for diaper change, I can put the diaper straight on him. Everything's right there with me. I don't have to go looking for inserts or the diaper or anything like that.
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
And if I hadn't already while I was making breakfast, then I go ahead and make coffee, because us moms, we need coffee. So I turn my Keurig on and I get my coffee cup that I need, and I brew me some coffee.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Usually after I get done cleaning and doing everything I need to do, Caine's usually up by now, and he's usually slept for about 2 to 3 hours. Just depends on the day and how tired he was, but we just change his diaper and he's ready to go off and play and destroy the house again. Usually after he gets up from his nap, we spend the afternoon playing just like we did in the morning, and then about 5 or 6 o'clock at night we start cooking dinner.
The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
And while I'm cooking dinner, I try to do the dishes again. I take everything back out of the dishwasher that I've washed earlier in the day, and I get it ready for after dinner so that we can put our dishes straight in the dishwasher and wash them overnight. And as you can see, I always have a helper. I told you guys he loves the dishwasher. He loves to help shut the door. He's all about shutting doors right now, and it's so crazy. I'm always telling him, here, help me shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. I love seeing him learn new things, so right now he's just learning to shut doors, so I'm trying to teach him he can shut all the doors that he wants. And it's just so cool to see him learn new stuff.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls.
And then hopefully after I get that done, I haven't burnt dinner by now, because let me tell you, I have done that a couple times. I get so distracted. And usually Caine's hanging out with me in the kitchen, and I just dance with him and play with him while I'm cooking dinner, and he loves to dance. He loves music. He loves anything that has to do with shaking your body.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
And usually I put a little bit of whatever we're eating into a bowl and put it in the freezer, because I don't want him to burn himself, obviously. So I set that in there while I make our plates, and by the time I get our plates made, his food should be a little cooled off. And this right here is an every night thing. This boy gets food in places I didn't even know you could get food. And let me tell you, it's a mess to clean up. If this happens to you guys and you hate cleaning up messes, please put #MomLife in the comments, because I know we all have those moments. nights. And after dinner's over, I head to the kitchen to finish loading all the dishes in the dishwasher that we ate on and clean the kitchen up, clean his high chair off, and get the kitchen all turned down for the night.
The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. On we'll go, finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played.
Because this boy is so messy, as soon as we get done with dinner, he's off to the bath. I usually let him just play with all of his toys, and then I wash his hair and let him play again until he decides he's ready to get out.
And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and
And I had just got these new crowns at Walmart for him. I saw them and I thought they were so cool. So as soon as I got done riding Caine, I let him have the blue one, and of course he ate it. Another hashtag mom life moment. Has any other moms had their kids eat crowns? Probably. And then I get him out of the bath and we head to his room to get some jammies, and I usually have to have Tanner's help on this part because Caine hates getting dressed, so I usually have Tanner make me a bottle to distract him while I'm putting lotion and all of his oils and stuff all over him and putting his jammies on.
number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.
And then we sit down and read a book. Sometimes I let him choose which book we want to read, but I chose this one because I used to read it to him all the time when he was a little baby, and he used to love looking at the pages, and I used to just love reading it to him.
I love you right up to the moon and back. All done.
And then after that, this is usually the time that I clean his room again for probably the 4th time in the day. I clean his room up just to get everything spotless so that when he does wake up in the morning time, everything's ready to go for him to destroy it. And then we play and finish getting all of his energy out so that he can sleep all night. Hopefully, most of the time he does, but there is some nights where he does not sleep at all.
And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. On we'll go,
By this time, it's usually 8:30, 9 o'clock. I spray his bed with his sleeping spray. It's mixed with essential oils, and it helps him sleep at night with his essential oils on his feet and behind his ears. And I just lay him down with his milk. And he has this sound machine that has different sounds on it, and I just put it on the one that sounds like a fan, and he goes right to bed. And most nights I get to take a bath after he goes to bed because it's pretty early. And yes, these are his bubbles that are his minion bubbles. Oh well. And then while I'm in the bathtub, I usually put a face mask on and let it sit on my face while I'm chilling in the bathtub. I usually stay in the bath for probably an hour or so. And after I get out, I use my Cetaphil face wash to get my face mask and all the dirt off of my face, because during the summertime and while I'm at work, my face is always sweating and my face gets so oily, so washing my face is very important. And then I rub some of this Cetaphil lotion on my face to rehydrate it after washing it off. Then I just clean the bathroom back up, get all my clothes out of there and straighten everything back up, and head to my room to get dressed. And after getting dressed, I hurry up and climb into bed and find something to watch before Tanner gets in there, because if he picks the show, it's always the worst.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
And most nights we don't cuddle, but for this video I faked it, and he was making fun of me for faking the video while we were cuddling. We honestly very rarely cuddle. And we usually have to be up pretty early, so we try to go to bed as early as we can, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. Bye!